Hey there everyone, it's Andy Man. I hope you're having a great week, and it's been a while since I did a video. I also want to thank all the people that subscribe to my channel. I just recently hit over 4,000 views, and I want to apologize that I haven't been on in a while. But my previous video I did was just for fun on while I was on vacation, and there are some fun videos in there. But I did a video on eBay scams and stuff like that. I'll do a future video soon, but I took it down because it didn't get that many views. I had issues with audio, so I fixed that problem. I got a new device, and we got a new phone. So hopefully everything comes up crystal clear with the video and audio. It should work really good. I'm gonna invest in like maybe a mic or something someday, but until then, I'll just do what I need to do to make some good quality stuff. I've tested this camera. I'll put a video up of me taking video of Venus in the night sky. It came out really good. Yeah, Venus is gonna be like this big on the camera when it gets blown up, and it might be pixelated, but it's the fact that he even was able to pick it up. And if you're wondering what kind of device this is a Galaxy Ultra. I think it's an Ultra Galaxy S24 Ultra Samsung phone. Great device. If you have Verizon or AT&T, you might be able to get this phone. I have Verizon, so I was able to get it through Verizon. And if you pay out of pocket, it's gonna cost you probably like $1,200. But you can, if you have an upgrade and you're due, it'll just cost you around. It depends which one you get. $25, $23 on the low end. I think not the Plus. I think this is the Galaxy S24, just the normal one. It's a little bit smaller than what I got. Can't explain it right now. You can look at the market and get something totally different, but it works really well, and it does have some nice HD quality videos, and I don't have to edit as much. So, with all that being said, I'll make a quick video on eBay and on the scams. I just talked about it briefly. So, what happened was, like about a month ago, I had someone attempting to scam me. They actually failed, but they gave a negative feedback. And the reason why I made that video, the last one, for the people that did see it, and someone did reach out to me and say, if you're watching this, you said, oh, they scammed you too, and this is an ongoing battle. We're in September, and this thing started in, I want to say June 7th. And what happened to me was this: the negative feedback that was posted on my eBay page was given to me by someone that originally said nice things about me and then changed the story and lied and did false claims. But when I contacted eBay, they did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. Sellers, as much as it says safe for selling and all that stuff, it is not safe on eBay. I don't recommend shopping on eBay in today's world anymore. And I'll tell you why. They associate themselves with dishonest people. I was honest. I was true. If I say I have a Frank Thomas rookie card in my hand, I'm not lying to you and saying it's a no name on front when clearly there's a name, and that's what people do. They charge ridiculous prices for something as simple as a Sammy Sosa rookie card worth $1. Alright? That's what it's worth. If it's the era, quote unquote, then it's only worth a little bit more. Maybe $10. It's not worth $250,000. It's not worth a mortgage. Now, hold on just a second. Here's something I purchased recently and which I'm going to resell. Is 1986 collection 87 season Fleer, the hunt for the Jordan. This is real. As you can see, it's Beckett. And you can order this currently on sportscards.com. Now, the reason why they're doing this is because it's near impossible. I mean, unless you want to spend minimum on a PSA graded, like PSA, like 3 or 4, and spend around like $4,000 or something, $5,000. It depends who the seller is for a PSA graded Michael Jordan. Then you're not going to get history and get the 86 set, unless you get a fake, and it's like someone might charge $70, someone might charge $14, and it says reprint. We all know that there's problems, but this is what I got. I got a autograph Ricky Green autograph jersey authenticated by Beckett. This is why it's real. The card is not a 10, but the autograph is. The jersey piece is. That's what they're grading. They're not grading the. I don't think they're focusing on the card. Unless it's the Jordan, which is on the checklist, and there's this card right here that talks about it too. In the front it talks about the Jordan. The thing that's cool about this is that if you go to the website, you can try to get like jerseys and stuff. It's a good website. I recommend checking it out. It's called sportscards.com. You can also go to Dave and Adam's Card World and take a look at their site, or maybe Steel City Collectibles, and get this. Why I'm saying don't go to eBay is because you might find that on eBay for a good price. But there are a lot of scams that associate with that. And there's a lot of scams that associate with this, Sammy Sosa, and the Frank Thomas no name. And I just talked to somebody, I was harassing this guy on Facebook Marketplace, but all I did was just tell him that my knowledge about a Barry Bonds rookie card, and he was asking some ridiculous price. But I thought in my head, this is my harassment. I thought in my head maybe they didn't know. Now, there are people in the world that honestly don't know about sports cards, and they're just getting into it. They're brand new, they're rookies to the hobby. Or they found it in their attic or in their basement in a bin somewhere 20 years ago. They were told by somebody it was worth a lot of money. But in fact, it's not worth a lot of money. Barry Bonds, because of steroids, ruined his career. People have lost respect for Barry Bonds. Okay? People have respect for Deion Sanders. People have respect for Bernie Williams. They don't have respect for Barry Bonds. Because of steroid use, he ruined his baseball career. This is why you don't cheat in the world. This is why you don't cause problems for people. It actually comes back and bites you. I'm doing this for the viewer. I'm not doing this for the scammer. I am doing this for you. I decided that it's time to move on from my old device to get upgraded. It took me about 5 years before I did so. I'm the type of person, I don't know if you are, put it down in the comments down below if you are one of these people that you want things to last as long as you possibly can. And there was other reasons why I had to move on. The charging port on the bottom of the phone didn't work that great anymore. I had to wiggle it, kind of like the old Nintendo game. You have to blow into it. I don't want to blow into my hand because I'm dealing with sports cards today. But you have to blow into it to get it going. And like a PlayStation 3 now might work fine, but then the fan kicks on and it's like, wee! It's really loud, I'm the type of person that tries to fix it if I can. I'm the type of person that tries to make it last as long as possible. So I do want to apologize for the audio in my previous videos. Things weren't going that great. Now that I have this, I will make more quality videos. I'm going to talk about a few things that I'm going to do. My channel says about Kurt Cobain and music. I'm going to start doing music concerts that I had found old tapes from back in the day. Remember when we used to put tapes in the old VHS tapes and we put it in and recorded something from back in the day. So I'm going to try to get those going. I got some old, if you didn't buy the CD or DVD, no, it would have, or the VHS, I was going to say, not DVD. I'm sure we're so used to saying DVD and Blu-ray, I almost made a mistake. What I'm trying to say is, if it was back in the day, we would have recorded something on TV or maybe a concert from back in the day. So I want to post those. I just recently went to the Foo Fighters, which was a great show, by the way. It was the best show I ever seen. So that's why I want to add those things to my channel. I'll continue the unexplained phenomenon, UFO stuff, the outdoor stuff, the tips and tricks, farming and gardening stuff, outdoor stuff. Just trying to think. Sports cards and collectibles. But let's get back to the eBay thing real quick, and then I'll wrap that up. So June, I think it was like June 7th actually. Now I think about it. So June 7th, Celtics were on TV, and they were in the playoffs. It was the finals, and I get a hold of this guy that I was gonna make business, but if I can find it, I'll show it. If not, I'll just explain it. The messages didn't make sense to me, and when things don't make sense, there's a red flag for it. And I contacted eBay that day, and they said nothing should come of this if you cancel your order. So I did. Someone I spoke to with customer service said the messages get a little spicy afterwards, but if it's spicy, if I said something and then you said, if you said something and then I said something, I meant to say, it gets a little heated up and things don't make sense, then it's equally as bad on both parties. I don't think. No, there was no like swearing and hate towards this person. It's just there was a lot of confusion, and what? No, I can't. I hate. I don't like when I forget what I'm saying because it's not scripted. I hate's a strong word actually. Trying to think, going back in time, there's a lot off the top of my head. So the guy basically lied about everything that happened, and here's how it should have happened. John, how's it going? Hey Andy, how's it going? Can you please cancel my order? Or if we can't figure out this deal, unless you want to cancel this, it's basically up to you. And John's giving me the blessing to cancel the order or whatever it is, and it's as simple as that. Life could be simpler if these things didn't happen, but life is not that simple. And John gives me the blessing to cancel the order. No problem. Cancel the order. Done. You got your money back, John. You're happy. I'm happy. The deal didn't work out. I didn't make any money. I didn't make any profit. So then John now gets his money back. Click done. Over and done with, right? Wrong. John decides to say that, which is false claims and lies, and saying that I bullied John, when in fact I didn't bully John. I'm the opposite of a bully. I will give you some knowledge. I will tell you something. I will try to help you as a person. I will go out of my way to put my coat down in the puddle type of thing so you can not get your feet wet. Okay, I'll go all the way and get the door for you. I'll do kind things, and the reason why I make these videos so you, as the viewer, don't have to go through the same experiences I did. Now, let's continue this. And the video is getting kind of lengthy. So John decides it's a good idea to give a negative feedback when the feedback is not warranted, not necessary. It's unwarranted. It's not necessary. What I mean is, if you're not familiar with those words, it's just, you're not supposed to just give someone negative feedback because you can. I don't like his hat. I don't like the Red Sox. Well, too bad, I do. See what I'm saying? This is not offensive. This is Red Sox. Mario is not offensive. Super Mario is not offensive. Okay? And if you're offended because I'm wearing a Super Mario t-shirt, then you're in the wrong. Because I didn't do anything to you. And that's what happened with this deal that didn't go through. Now, if it did go through, I would have gotten scammed. And I noticed that. It's because I noticed it, that's why I got the negative feedback. Now, that's false claims. There was attempt of fraud and all this stuff. I'm out of my business because, not because of him. I'm out of my business because I realized eBay does not have my back when they say they do. eBay's policies say that let's make eBay a safe place for everybody and all sellers and everything. eBay here's both sides, and if there's a reason for the feedback, they don't remove it. There's no reason. Now, there's another one that's on there, and the guy says his name is Vendetta. I'm not going to say his real name because there's privacy reasons. V for Vendetta, but his name starts with a V. So I'm going to say Vendetta. Vendetta says, I said something like, the day before I shipped my thing out, I gave Vendetta a call. And that's a courtesy call. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. All you viewers, I think you would want a courtesy call, in my opinion. Put it down in the comments down below if you don't want courtesy calls. But let's use this as an example because this is what I have on hand. I say, Vendetta. I say, is this the right product? I just want to make sure before I mail it out. The post office closes at 12. This is Friday. It was like Friday afternoon, evening. And he goes, yeah, I made an offer. Everything sounded cool. He says in a text saying, thank you, and the best of luck to you in your future, or whatever you want to say. However you say, I can't remember the actually words right now. I think the luck to you moving forward. So it was a very peaceful phone call. It went well, right? A thumbs up and thank you was thanks for reaching out type of thing. Here's my negative feedback. This guy's a clown. He was telling me about closing up shop. Yeah, I mentioned closing up shop. You might be my last customer in a general conversation. Right after the fact that you said God bless. Right after the fact that you said thank you. So I fought this with eBay too. Nothing came out of it. I took a lot of time and energy and not getting paid to deal with this idea. This happened to me. And here's the thing. He received his package on time. He received it with no damage. He received it on time and early. And I put it in an envelope just like this. What does that say there? It says USPS, Postal Service. United States Postal Service. So this says I took good care of his package. I'm not a clown because I'm wearing a Mario shirt. So you attacked my business and me for no reason. And this is what I gave him for a free gift. A Derek White rookie card. In better condition than this. I may have been a PSA, I can't remember because it's been so long. But I gave you this for free. And that's what I did. I gave people things for free. I'm a bad guy because I gave someone something free. It's actually the other way around. I'm actually doing a nice, good deed, and I'm being punished for it on eBay. And I put it in this. So here's another item that might go, wow, I got a Zelda game! Or Ocarina of Time. I might throw in for free if you spend like $250 or something like that. Right? Just being a good guy. Doing a good thing. Giving you a courtesy call doesn't lead to this guy's a clown, blah, blah, blah. I can't say some of the stuff is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I could, but I have respect for you, the viewers. I have respect for, if your kids are watching, the Handyman. You know what I'm saying. And eBay didn't remove it, and eBay did nothing. So how do I trust something now that is quote-unquote safe for me to sell? What's next? A rock coming through my window because I just did a deed? The world is already, you know what I'm saying. I make the Handyman so it lightens up your day. I make the Handyman, I paint a happy picture, a happy tree, just like Bob Ross, okay? I'll show you what I mean. I made this. I'm proud of this. This is my art. I want to inspire you to make art, to be happy, to have a good day and all this stuff. I am not a bad guy. I'm not a clown because you want it. And this is what I'm getting at. I bullied them. It's the other way around. Calling someone a clown, you're the bully. I don't bully people because I was bullied when I was a kid. I was thrown in lockers when I was a kid. I suffer from depression and all these other things, anxiety. I'm real. I'm a real person. Why can't these people say, wonderful job, Andy. Good job, Andy. To me. Why do we have to be mean to me and ruin my business. That's exactly what they did. I'm not blaming them, and I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at eBay for doing nothing to defend me. If I was going to scam somebody, you wouldn't get this. I send you a picture of this, say it's original. When it is a repo, this is original, but what I would say, like, BS to you, I want to go put this down. I would say BS to you and lie and not have a conversation to eBay if I was scamming somebody. I just wanted the stuff removed. That's all I wanted. I just didn't want to get scammed. That's all I wanted. That's not hard to ask. That's not a bad thing to ask. And what I did for the Curtis Soul call is not a bad thing. I just say, hey, John, or Vendetta, the names I gave these people because I respect their privacy. If I didn't respect their privacy, I gave you their real names. I used their screen name when I did the other video because I wanted to warn people. You, the viewer. I wanted you to see what I experienced so you don't have to experience yourself. I'm doing this for you. That is true. But if I was scamming somebody, I would have not called and reported it. It's like the thing on Facebook. I'm harassing somebody, but all I did was say, hey, Bill, this card's only worth like a few bucks. Did you know that? That's just giving someone knowledge. That doesn't mean I'm harassing them. See what I'm saying? It just means I'm trying to help. That's it. Simple. If you don't like my help, you don't like me, then you don't have to do this. So now this is real talk. This is a real conversation. I'm not rambling either. I'm just talking. I'm talking to you, the viewer. My subscribers. I hope I don't lose anybody because of this video. I hope all you guys stay right there and you smash the like button. You could make this video go viral if you want. It's all up to you. It's in your hands. I'm doing this because I think in my head we need more people to help each other. We need more Andymans out there in the world. People like myself that will speak the truth, that will be honest. I had 5 years, and this is another reason why it's upsetting for me, not for John. I'm not mad at John. I'm mad at eBay because they did nothing. John made his account May 15th, 2024. Mine was made 100% positive before John decided he was going to say untrue, false claims. There's other words, try to fraud me. We can use all those words or even attempt to scam me. And that's what John did, which is not right. I'm not complaining, I'm just reaching out. John said the thing that I bullied John. But like I said, I didn't do anything of the sort. And eBay did nothing, but I was trying to say something and I lost train of thought. Maybe I'll cut this into a couple videos. I don't know. Oh yeah, so John made these false claims, and that's what really happened. Versus, and eBay did nothing about it, but all it did was cancel the order. Everybody cancels the order. A lot of people cancel the order all the time. That's why I don't understand about the thing. To this day, I will never understand it. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, since eBay did nothing, I'm like wicked tired, and you can clearly see that. I might have to call it quits. It's hard for me to even think about what I want to say next. That makes it real versus, scripted. I don't know. I can't remember what I was going to say. I lost train of thought. I'm sorry. I really don't. Let's get on a different topic. Then maybe I'll get back to that. But let's continue this topic. So there's like a lot of scams like that associated with the Sammy Sosa or the Frank Thomas. And that's why I don't trust eBay. And that's, now I remember. It had to do with that other guy that on Facebook. And all he wanted to tell him was, look, this is not worth $1,000. No, this is probably worth a couple $100. So let's make it more like $10,000. This is not worth $10,000. This is knowledge. That's not a bad thing. If let's take someone famous. If Stephen Hawking was alive and Stephen Hawking said, "Hey Andy, I want to tell you a little story about a black hole and give me some knowledge about something," then I'll just sit there and listen to Stephen Hawking's talk because he's a brilliant guy. You know what I mean? He's giving me knowledge for free. He's teaching me something. So maybe people take it the wrong way, but that's all I'm doing. And that's why I'm saying in my final part of this video, if we work together as a team and report those scams, eBay, Facebook, and all the other online marketplaces like Whatnot has no choice but to take it down. And here's an idea that I'm going to give. I'll maybe make this into another video. You guys, because we're like 40 minutes into this. I know I've repeated some of the things, and I'm sorry for that. I'm tired and it's been a long day. And I got other things I gotta do. If we work together as a team and file these reports, take your time, these things should not happen to you. As a viewer, as a fan of my channel, as however you want to say it. I wanted you, let me word it the right way. I want you to be like a family to me. I want to treat you as if you're a good friend. a good family member, someone that you enjoy spending time with. I want to be honest and true with you. That's how I want to treat you. And that's why I'm making a 40-minute long video. So you can either learn something from me, you can see a great painting like that from me, and I can inspire you. We can go on an adventure together in the woods, go fishing. We can do whatever we want, because this is the Andy Man show, right? We can have fun. We can make reports about these eBay scams so John doesn't get away with abusing the feedback. And this is what I was going to say. If eBay is watching this, if anybody famous is watching this, anybody that has a little extra money, not me. It took me 5 years to get a new phone. It takes me a payment plan. You get a new phone. You get what I'm saying. You can't just upright and buy $2,000 on a new device. I just can't do it. There's ways to prevent this from happening. And this is important. I'll make this into a short. I just have to remember like 41 minutes. So I'll make this into a short. And this is what I'm going to say this to eBay and any online. Anybody that's famous that sees my thing too. Anybody has any kind of money that wants to build a website or fix current websites, overhaul. Feedback should be given to somebody if it is necessary. Any form of feedback, either if it's positive, negative, or neutral, or the feedback should be removed entirely, but it is up to you. This part of the video is actually for someone that can possibly fix it. I have came up with an idea, and I'm not going to patent it because I don't need to. It just needs to be free information to the public to see. So if you made it this far, this is also good for you. Okay, anybody. But when I say famous or anything like that, rich person, whatever you want to say, someone that's wealthy, can possibly fix eBay or make a site that actually, if this is worth $100, I don't have a price guide with me. I know it's maybe roughly around there, so what's it say it is? That's maybe on the high end. I can't remember. Put it down in the comments if you know the actual value of this game. This is Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda. Right now, I just don't. I'm tired, and I'll be honest. I want to continue this video, but I'll be honest. I don't really know the price right now off the top of my head. There should be a price guide, not someone sold, not someone sold, that's not what I meant. Not someone is selling it for $100,000, because that's not what it's worth. So if you see this online and it says, this is a real one, I'll actually show you why this is real. This is a couple things you look for. Right here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but right there is the little print. Yeah, this is real. This is authentic. You can look down in here, the bottom of the thing. You can see that these Nintendo logos are correct. Okay. if it was fake, the sticker would be off centered and all that. But most people don't know that. What I'm trying to say is, if this is worth $100, someone punches in $10,000. eBay, Facebook, all the marketplace, whatnot, should prevent that from happening. There should be a program somewhere developed. I don't have a computer, otherwise I'll start doing it myself. And that's the problem. I don't make a lot of money making these videos. I don't even make money at all. But if I could, I would fix it. Like, I would fix the road if I could. That's how good of a person I am. I'd just start fixing the road if I had the like concrete or something, like the rock, the stone, or whatever I needed to fix the road. I have a shovel, I have rock, but it's a big road, it's a dirt road. I can't fix it. But if I had the ability, I will. So what I'm trying to say is, if someone watching this can fix the system so it makes the buyer or the seller, it makes it easier for them to price their items, and if it's worth $100, and the market does go up and down, we know that. My point being is, you can't just put whatever price you want. There's got to be a way to do it. And I think I know how, but that'd be hard to explain on the phone right now. And like I said, I'm really tired, so and I don't have the tools to do it. But if you do, as a viewer, maybe you can make a program to make it so the pricing matches the guide, the price guide. So these scams, you can't. Hold on. I needed a drink. So these scams can't happen because they can't price whatever they want. Another thing that needs to be fixed on eBay is the feedback. The feedback. I just see. I'm getting tired myself. The feedback should be set up so this is like some cards I had. It's weird. That's 90 again. Oh, Pokemon. Here we go. This gets in the mail. It is damaged, right? And you received it like this. If I don't do anything about it, and you should be able to email me. You should be able to email me if it's damaged. You should be able to send me maybe even a text, maybe maybe they don't give you a personal number, but like there's got to be some way that you can contact somebody. And if excuse me, I gotta get some drink. All right, I'm back. My throat's getting scratchy. I've been talking for a long time. So what I was trying to say was, if this is damaged, which this is what this Pokemon card is junk now, and you received it that bad, and you go, "Hey, I got my Pokemon card and it looked like this. It was supposed to be a Charizard, right?" I'm just doing that as an example of someone else talking to me, and it got like this. It's not a Charizard. It's just one of those, but energy, basic energy. That's why it was like over there in the trash. Or this card, a no-name guy, and it was like this. Okay. And I said it was in mint condition, which was maybe a PS, or I said it's a PSA 10, and this is all damaged, right? This is a Jason Tatum PSA 10. Well, now I just lied to you. And you received this in the mail. Okay. There's got to be a way to be able. It should be set up. The feedback should be set up. If the person does not respond, you give the seller time to respond to you. Is what I'm trying to say. You give the person you bought. Let me put that over there now. I don't need that. You put you as the buyer, you purchased from me, and then you got your item like that. But if I don't respond and say like 10 days, right? 7 to 10 days. That's a long time to give someone a chance. Then you have the right to give a negative feedback. They're basically giving away the negative feedback, is what I'm trying to say, to random people. And they're allowed to say whatever they want, basically, as long as they don't, like, directly swear or threaten the person. That's the feedback. That's the policy. So you can say, this guy has a crooked nose, all you want. You can make fun of the guy all you want. Or the person individually, I should say. The person. That's not okay. You can't just do whatever you want because you feel like it. What I'm trying to say is that everybody looks differently, right? Everybody's their own individual person. You can't just make fun of somebody because they're different than you, okay? And that's what these people kind of did. So, with the clown conversation, for no reason. If you receive the package and you got it the way it's described, and you read the description, and it has a nice package, and it's not damaged, then you can't give feedback. See what I'm saying? You can give positive feedback, but you can't give negative feedback or neutral feedback. You can only give positive feedback. You can't. What I'm basically saying is the way it's set up now. This guy talks too much. See what I'm saying? If I talk too much, just swipe past. It's this guy's rambling. Swipe past. There's no need to give me a negative comment because you didn't like what I had to say. Just move on. And that's what I'm really saying. So there should be a system in eBay or Facebook Marketplace or any of the network online social media platforms where there's like selling whatnot, whatever it is, where the pricing is correct, where the pricing is correct, and you can't you can go below the price, but you can't go like it's to say you can go maybe up to $1,000, but then anything after that for something that's worth, if it's like it needs to be like a cutoff is what I'm trying to say. That goes with, and then even if it doesn't get fixed, and we'll just hypothetically say it's a mistake by me, it's a typo, which could happen, then they give the seller time to fix it with, like I said, 10 days, or they take it down because it's a scam or attempt to be a scam. Now, a guy said, quote unquote, it's not possible. It's in today's world, we track everything. We know that you're Andy and that guy's Bob and this guy, we know that these people. That's untrue. Like someone said to me and said, oh, that could be your friend or whatever. Like that's untrue. Like you can't say in today's world. I can currently tell somebody that I live down the street at an abandoned house, as long as the address pops up is a real address. I can have them mail that stuff at an abandoned house if I wanted to. And I could grab a homeless guy on the side of the road and say, talk to the homeless person, individual. I just use the word guy and just general talking. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I could just do that. And someone says that's not possible, but which it is, it's very possible. Anything's possible. So, with all that being said, let's put this down. No more playing with that. I'll put it down as what I'm trying to say is basically the feedback can't be given to you as a seller for no reason. You can't just say, beep, that guy, because he did this, and then make some false claim. You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? There should be like a cutoff and say, if you're going to keep the system in play, then sorry, I actually kind of yeah. So Russell, a lot of people might get mad at me about this. So Westbrook here, if you like him or not, oops, he's now damaged. Okay, and I said you mint condition. I'm at fault here if it's damaged. If it has something to do with the postal service, then they're at fault. And if I get the proper, which I would, get the proper insurance for this card, which I would, in some cases maybe I wouldn't get insurance because I just use the standard insurance because in the tracking numbers, the tracking number, I'm just like my brain, I'm like wicked tired. There's a lot to talk about. So the tracking numbers basically will get it so it gets to the location and everything. But if, like, it's like hypothetically say the car this gets there on time, and nothing's wrong with it. So this one's like, this card's nice, right? So nothing's wrong with it. You can't complain about it being perfectly fine and on time. See what I'm saying? If it's early, you can't tell this guy's a clone because you know what I mean. Uh, so eBay or Marketplace should recognize that and go, and especially too if someone's been around for like 5 years with no incident, that means like they have like good reviews, they have good credibility, they have good loyalty. That's what happened with me. When they made their account August 29th, you know, not even a month from now, and then they gave someone a bad feedback because they didn't like them. That's not how it should be, is what I'm trying to say. Just because I don't like you, it doesn't give me the right to give you to ruin your business, to attack you, to give you a bad feedback. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. If you receive this card in the condition that I said it is, good condition, great condition, then you get what I'm saying. And then you received it and it's fine, there's nothing wrong, you give it positive feedback, he was really nice, you know, whatever you want to say. Andy was great, you know, I really like his Mario shirt. You know, those are the things that you would say in the positive feedback, and that you have the right to do that. But you don't have the right to give a negative feedback if I don't like Andy's shirt. You see what I'm saying? I don't like his hat. I don't like his face. You know, and that should be prevented. Sellers should have protection on eBay. There should be some form of protection on Facebook. So scams are prevented, right? Scams are prevented. There's no such, I don't know if there's such a thing, from starting to be a scam in the first place. You can't list whatever you price your desires, and if it's worth $100, it's worth $100. No questions asked. The guidelines all are there. Everything's there when you do your thing on eBay. I'm just using that for example. We're going on an hour now, so I gotta wrap this up. And I am really tired, and I do apologize for saying that a couple times. So then, therefore, that could be fixed if you have the right program to fix it. Resources, computer, everything you need to fix that. So proper pricing, so then people can't charge $1 million for something that's only worth $10 or $5 or $20 or $100. If it's worth those prices, that's what it's worth. That's what it sells for. That's what the guide says. That's what, you know, all those things are in play. And there's, even if they have to shut down the site and there's a major overhaul, and if you're like a CEO of eBay and you're watching this and you made it this far, you know what I'm saying is true. You know that it can be fixed if you put the effort into fixing it. And then I won't be mad at eBay because they would have done the right thing. If they remove feedback that was not deserving to you, to me, like the one that was not the two that were not deserving to me. One was a canceled order and nothing should come of it. And it doesn't matter if there was messages back and forth between the customer and if there's messages back and forth between the customer and the seller, then therefore this is conversation. It doesn't matter what was said. If the customer said, "Beep, Andy, I'm mad at Andy," and Andy just tried to figure out what was going on, and there was a little confusion what was going on. Bill is mad at me. Bill doesn't give me a negative feedback because he can. That's what I'm trying to say. Those should be removed and not even being able to use. This is what I'm getting at, essentially. People are allowed to use feedback, but people abuse the system. So if you abuse the system, you should not be allowed to give positive, negative, or neutral feedback. It should be fixed. So, all right, Andy's got 10 days to file a return, and then you have a reason to give the feedback if you want to. If Andy does not respond in 10 days, or whatever days they want to get, it could be 20 days. And that's little, like, extra time. And if you do appeal, if I appeal, I should, and like say nothing happened, it was a lie, just like this other one. And I go, here's my pack. I took a picture of it to eBay, and I showed eBay that I mailed it in this, and here's their product, and here's their free gift. I'm good. And it got there on time, and all the records showed it got there on time. And in that case, no, feedback is not allowed. It should not be allowed. Because eBay doesn't realize or even care that as of right now, I don't think so, that feedback can ruin someone's business. A small business owner. Like when I was doing all those things, when I was working on eBay, not for eBay, on eBay, I did everything myself, like I still do, and that's why I'm also tired. I can only do so much. I can only think about so many different things before I get spent. We all get there. We're all humans. We all can make mistakes. So I gotta wrap this up. I gotta cut these in maybe 2 videos, or leave a full lengthy hour video. Maybe 3 videos. It depends how I feel, but I sell good stuff when I sold. I sell good paintings and stuff. I don't, I'll sell you this mint condition Tim Wakefield rookie card if you wanted it, I have good stuff. I respect the hobby. I respect my customers. I don't deserve those things that happen to me. Nobody does. And I should have been still. I should still have a job. Actually, let's put it that way. I should have never quit because of 2 feedbacks. That's just 2. No big deal. But I was not receiving any customers. Before that June cancellation, I haven't sold anything since April 15th. That's the honest truth. That's why I quit. April 15th this year. How can I make a living if nothing happened since April 15th? And that's why I had an old phone. That's why I suffer from depression and other things, because life isn't easy. But if life isn't easy, you don't need to make it harder for somebody that it is already hard for them. So with all that being said, you have a great day, and think about what some of the things I said. If you have to fast forward through this video, go for it. If some of the stuff is the same things that I already said, the reason why it's the same things is because it's not scripted. It's real. It's raw. And I will tell you if it's raw or not when I sell you my cards. This is raw. This is raw. Tatum and Derek White, rookie. Okay. This is a PSA 10. I told you the truth on every one of those cards. This is raw. And that's that. I will be honest and true with you all the time. I will try my best to make your day a better day. I will try my best to inspire you. I will do whatever it takes, and this is why I haven't done a video in a while. And maybe I did an hour-long video because I had a lot to say. Maybe I'll have 20-minute videos in the future, or 10-minute videos in the future. Maybe I'll have more shorts, and there'll be a couple shorts out of this, I bet you. But until then, you have a great night. Until then, I'll see you next time. Later. Be safe and avoid scams. And report if you have to. Take your time and report. Blow this thing up so we can spread the word, I guess. Later.